Okay, so this is the base variant of the 2020 Nissan Almera. This is the VL spec. So the prices of this VL variant of the Nissan Almera is around 79,000 ringgit Malaysia, which is close to 80,000 ringgit price tag mark. So this is considered the most affordable Nissan Almera you can buy. If you want to watch the full spec of the Nissan Almera, which is the VLT variant, I also have done the review previously, so you can check it out that one as well. So now I will just focus on the VL and talking to you guys what you lose when you get the VL spec. So for basics, the Nissan Almera in Malaysia does come with 3 variants: the VL, the VLP, and the VLT, which is the full spec. So without further ado, let's start from the exterior. So the engine is the same 1.0 liter turbocharged engine, which produces 100 horsepower and 152 Newton meters of torque, which is paired with the Xtronic CVT with D-step logic. Okay, so the exterior of this Almera VL is basically identical to the VLP variant. So you no longer get the LED daytime running light as you would in the VLT variant, because the VLT gets the full LED headlights. Instead, this has the halogen reflector headlight, which is same as the VLP variant. The daytime running light of this Almera is actually located down here, but it's finished in bulb instead of LED. This is your fog light housing. So you also lose the 360-degree camera, which you get in the VLT variant. But standard across the range, you get the autonomous emergency braking module, because as you can see, the Nissan logo is laminated. So you get the same chrome design of the V-Motion design from Nissan, and with this bright orange color, which makes the car look more sporty and look more younger. So moving to the side, things came more significant. So for the VL, you no longer get the 16-inch dual-tone rim. Instead, you get the 15-inch non-dual-tone rims. So brakes are front disc brake and rear drum brakes. And you lose up the 360-degree camera. This is the side camera, you lose it. You get the LED signal indicator at the side mirrors. And you get keyless entry for both front doors, standard across the range. But you do not get chrome door handles. And one thing good about is the rear, standard across all of the variant, you get the same rear design. Same LED tail lights with smoke finish. And you get the diffuser kind of design, finish and body colored, and you get the carbon fiber texture kind of design. You get rear parking sensors, and as you can see, you do not get reverse camera. So this being a turbo, 1 liter turbo, so you get the turbo badge. So this is overall the exterior of the Nissan Almera VL compared to the VLP or the VLT. These are the features that you lose when you get the VL spec. So now let's get inside the interior and see what you lose when you get the VL variant. So you get the same key fob as any of the Nissan Almera variant. So you can press this button to unlock or lock the car. So first thing, as you notice, you are no longer get chrome door handle, which present in the VLP and the VLT variant. And even so, you still get the leather wrap doors, and you get side mirror folding as well. And the mirror controls are the same standard across the range. So now let's start the car. You still get the keyless entry. So let's close the door. So the door still feels pretty solid. Does not feel flimsy. So one significant is you no longer get leather seats. Instead you get this high quality fabric seats, but you still get the same pattern as the VLP and the VLT variant. So as I mentioned in the VLP walkaround video, the VLP and the VLT does not come with these 3 buttons because they have integrated this function into the half digital and half analog meter cluster. Instead, for the VL, you only get a rather basics dual analog meter together with the digital multi-information display. So if you want to activate the autonomous emergency braking or the traction control or cycle between your multi-information display, you need to press these 3 buttons. This is the autonomous emergency braking off, this is to turn off your traction control, and this is to cycle between your multi-information display. This button right here is to see your mileage, trip A, trip B, and you twist to adjust the multi-information display brightness. But you still get automatic headlights, and the signal stock are pretty high quality as well. And another thing you lose is the Bluetooth telephone, the cruise control, and the steering wheel are no longer leather wrapped, but it still finished in flat bottom. So in my opinion, it still feels pretty nice to the touch, and the steering wheel are pretty light as well. I can do it in one hand, and the steering wheel still is telescopic and tilt. And the dashboard, same material, hard plastic, but is high quality hard plastic. And moving to the center console, things see more significant. It uses the touchscreen infotainment display which supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Instead, you get this rather simple radio, and this part are no longer wrapped in white leather. Instead, you get this hard plastic finished in black. So the air conditioning are no longer automatic, it's manual air conditioning. This is your fan speed, this is your temperature, this is your different modes. Turn off your AC, interior air circulation, rear defrost. Down here you get an aux jack and a USB port and a 12-volt socket. And you get the same CVT gearbox and also the gear shifter. But it does not come with reverse camera, it only comes with the reverse sensor. This is your overdrive button. And this is your manual handbrake. And the center armrest still wrapped in leather. Open up, it reveals one USB port and some storage space. And in my opinion, even this is the base model of the Nissan Almera, but the specs are rather okay, even though it only comes with 4 airbags. So overall, I think Nissan have made an effort to try to make this low spec, not too low spec. But this radio does look a bit low spec to me, but it's rather okay. It serves its purpose. You get your radio, your media, your display, your telephone, and your 6 customizable stations. And Nissan have offered what you need in a B segment sedan. Glove box, rather big. And you get the dimming light finished in yellow bulb. Sun visor together with meditating mirror. Retractable grip handle. So yeah, these are the features that you get when you get the VL spec of the Nissan Almera. So I will not show you the back seat because it's the same as the other 2 variants of the Nissan Almera. So yeah, this is basically what you get for the Nissan Almera VL spec. So I've covered all materials, all specs of the Nissan Almera 2020. So if you want to see the other variants of the Nissan Almera walkaround video, you can check out my previous video, which I covered the VLT, the full spec, the VLP, the middle spec, and this VL, the lowest variant of the Nissan Almera 2020. So this ends my short walkaround video of this 2020 Nissan Almera VL. So be sure to subscribe like and share my video if you like my walk-around video of the Nissan Almera. So if you have any comments, do let me know in the comment section below. And once again, I want to thank Nissan Seremban for letting me feature the Nissan Almera as well as the Nissan Serena. So wish you a happy new year. I will see you in my next video. Cheers.